Beloved, how are we doing? How are we doing? How are you doing, beloved? How are you doing, baby? How are you doing? I've missed you. How's it going? I hope you're feeling fine today. I hope you've literally woken up this morning feeling ready for the world, ready to tackle the weights at the gym, ready to go for that swim, ready to finish that assignment, ready to get rid of that box of old clothes that have been sitting in your hallway for weeks. I hope you're ready to tackle the obstacles that are coming towards you, because they're coming towards you for a reason. Try not to procrastinate. Feel the fear and do it anyway, okay? Go forward with what you need to do to clear your space, to clear your mind, to close out cycles. We're coming up to a full moon. I think it's today, actually, okay? So the energy is right for it, okay? So if you're wanting to remove things or call things into your life, now's the time, beloved. Don't wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised, even though we have to be grateful. But, if you've got something to move on out of your life right now, do it. So I'm bringing a message for the collective. We are going to be delving into the broken mirrors. Actually, it's not broken hearts, it's the broken mirrors. So if you found this message and you find that it doesn't resonate in any way, shape or form, don't tap into my energy. I won't tap into yours. Just keep it scrolling. But if you've stayed this long, let's get into it. So we have got, let me just see where this is heading out now. Wow. Beloved, you've got someone in the shadows snooping. Beloved, you've got someone in the shadows watching you. Now, you can feel them in your energy, babes. You feel them in your energy. Now, you're feeling two energies right now. So you're feeling a nefarious energy, and you're also feeling like a really good energy, and you're not quite sure whether the good energy is actually a good energy, and you're thinking, nah, it's this nefarious energy. But you've got, irrespective of what that energy is, both the good and the bad, they're both snooping. They are stalking your social platforms, baby. They're checking you out, beloved. Look at that cute little kitty. Look, the kitty's just like, that kitty looks like it's ready to pounce, beloved. That cat's ready to pounce. Drive-by, stalking, social media, psychic, tarot readings. They're getting their readings done on you, darling. They're getting readings done on you to find out twofold here. A, what's coming in, and B, what you're up to. Because clearly the stalking on the social media platforms isn't giving them enough. They might still talk to you. They might still see you. Angel number's 888 as I say this. But actually, they're not getting enough information. They want more details. They want more. They want to know. How many times are you taking a shit? How many times are you eating for the day? Who are you speaking to? Where are you going? Why do you look so damn good? Why do you look so damn miserable? They want to know everything, which is why they're stalking you, baby. Don't get frightened, honey. Stalking only happens to certain people, and you're the one that's been chosen to do it. And the next card that popped out was broken mirrors, addictions, roller coaster, toxic connection. So just be mindful, okay? I'm definitely picking up two energies here from this reading. It's almost like Spirit wants me to share with you what the negative to the polar opposite. So the negative to the positive to someone snooping. So the negative is that someone's very toxic. They're very nefarious. They're basically watching you to kind of like plot and ensure that there's a downfall in you. The positive is that it's almost like Spirit saying divine connection. Someone is snooping your social media and stalking you and connecting with you on a psychic level, on an energetic level, just to find out what your tea is, like where you're at right now. For whatever reason, they don't want to step forward and just like maybe send you a message, send you an email, maybe just meet up with you one day after work, or, you know, just communicate with you. They're kind of like doing it using the spirit, you know, the spiritual realm right now. So they're tapping into the spiritual realm just to try and find out what's happening. But, you know, be mindful that if either one of them, now this could be someone connected to your past or someone present, okay? If it's someone connected to your past, whether it be the divine connection or the karmic connection, just be mindful, okay? Be mindful that the connection might be toxic in some way, shape or form. You know, if you've been down that toxic roller coaster road before, you know, it's really up to you whether you want to venture down there, but I would really go in the opposite direction. I wouldn't even entertain it, okay? So because these individuals, they're being mysterious, they're being sneaky, they're being secretive. Well, they think they're being sneaky and secretive because you're able to pick up on their energy. You're able to know when those individuals are actually in your energy. So you definitely know when the good energy is in your energy, because that person is sending you nothing but love, okay? They're connecting with you, they're sending you love. They just want to know if you're okay. The nefarious energy, they're snooping because they basically want to plot your downfall, which is why they're getting their divination readings done on you, which is why they are stalking you on your social accounts, which is why they are just being relentless. The energy that they're sending you is relentless. It's giving coven energy, 3 of cups energy. It's giving, oh, we are here in our little circle, you know, umre kiko, you know, chanting, trying to find out what's happening in your energy. So just be mindful. Just put up your shields of protection. You know what to do in terms of protecting yourself in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. You do what you need to do, okay? Because these individuals, they think they're smart, but they're not, my love. They're not. And, you know, Spirit's saying that there's some, that they're feeling, you know, the people, they're feeling guilty. Now, again, I'm picking it up on 2 energies here. So something has happened with the negative, like the karmic, whereby they want to step forward. There's a little bit of guilt there. Now, I don't wholly believe that the karmic has the mental aptitude and the emotional ability and the spiritual prowess to actually come forward and say, I'm sorry for what I did to you in the physical and the spiritual. I've yet to see a narcissistic, karmic, egotistical individual come back and say sorry. And even if they did, would you really want to accept it anyway? Because the apology probably comes with a condition, as in they want something. However, the polar opposite to that, which is the positive, which is the divine connection, they're wanting to come through and apologize to you, hey, because they're feeling guilty. They're feeling, you know, and Spirit says they're feeling burdensome. They're feeling burdened by whatever happened. Now we're going to go into a part 2 because I've still got 4 cards on the table, my love. So they're feeling burdened about what's happened in the past. Now, I don't know what's happened in the past. Maybe you guys connected up and it just didn't work out, or maybe you haven't connected up, or, you know, maybe there was a conversation and then there was there was ghosting that happened, whatever. Somebody wants to come and give you an apology, you know, they're feeling ashamed. You know, look how this person's got their head bowed down low, you know, but bless them, they're still snooping. They still want to know if you're okay. They still want to know that you're still okay, you know, and they just want to know if you're okay. So that's a good energy, you know, that's a good energy. And they will reach out eventually, I'm sure, you know, because look, do you know what? Let's go into a part 2. Let's do the 4 cards into a part 2. See you on the other side.